Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Penina Benta. Today I'm not happy. Today I join my fellow youths who have been conned by the merciless and ruthless fellow Kenyans who pose as very helpful individuals. Today my heart goes to my dear brothers and sisters in their quest to find a living during these hard economic times. Someone skillfully takes away their meager resources, taking them 2 levels, 3 levels, 4 levels lower than what they are, rendering them extremely unfortunate. I can actually relate to this. A friend of mine asked me to lend him some money to quickly refund the same within a week. He said he had already won some tender and what was remaining was to supply. Actually, he convinced me and I gave out some money meant for my fees. That's why I have never finished a particular course to date. And today, I still wonder why he did exactly that. He is employed, plus still carrying on some side hustles. This means he can actually give me back my money. So what's conning? Actually, conning is persuading someone to do something by lying to them. Most conning activities do happen from the people we relate with them on a day-to-day basis. Why? This is because the trust levels are high. What to note during conning, especially for my brothers and sisters who are really looking for a job? What are these red flags that you need to look for to know that someone is not conning you, but you're getting the right job that match your experiences and your skill sets? Number one, con men actually will use some levels of intimidation, or someone puts fear in you. For example, like if you don't take this particular job, you'll never get any other one. Or to get a job, it is a must for you to give something out like tea. Actually, this is not true. I've got so many jobs, and none of these particular jobs have I ever given out tea or a bribe. So what is yours actually is yours. The other thing they'll do is when you are doing a job searching, make sure that you visit authentic sites, company websites, to be 100% sure that the vacancy actually exists. If you give your details to con people, they'll use your details to con you further, because they'll be like, okay, send this particular amount of money to receive document 1, top up to receive a document 2, top up to receive these. Don't be fooled. Be vigilant. Next is don't give money to receive favors. If something is actually yours, God will align it in your favor. Be vigilant for the red flags. If your spirit doubts, do not argue or do not give it a second thought. Run away. Number 5, I'll talk of be careful. If the job you are applying for pays too much, more than the work involved. For example, the market price for a carpenter is 1,000 per day, and someone is willing to pay you 5,000 per day. This is unrealistic. Please note, haujaangukia, bali umeangukiwa, given that you'll have to pay a token to receive the same. Number 6, I can talk of scammers. Will always post jobs with very little level of experience needed. Most of them will talk of only KCSE certificate needed. This is done in order to attract masses, in order to attract so many people in applying the job, because they know out of 10, maybe 2 or 3 or 4 will be caught in the net, will be able to pay the amount of money, and thus they'll be able to gain the advantage over you. Number 7 is about the language used. Most scammers or conmen are very unprofessional. To add to that, even the English language used is full of grammatical errors. Do not give a second thought on this. For example, I have a document here, an employment letter from a scammer, from a con person. And when you look at the language used, even writing the word permanent is a problem. And when you look at the document itself, it doesn't look like a document coming from an organization. Even the names used are not authentic. When you're doing a Google search, such names do not exist as personnel for this particular organization. Number 8, I can talk of authentic jobs do not have personal requirements. For example, please provide information on bank details or pay upfront. Such details are not there for authentic jobs. Please not. Don't pay money. Do not give anybody money for you to receive any favor. I refuse. You too, you need to refuse. Don't be scammed. Even if you want to go abroad, most agencies will be like, pay like 100K plus 5,000 shillings for processing fee. Man, you go sell your own land, you go sell your only cow to pay someone to go somewhere. Do not. Visit websites. That's why we have the Google as a search engine. Use it for you to get so many information. Read by yourself to gain a lot of information on what to do for you to get a particular position or to go outside the country. Number 9, I can talk of carry out interviews at the company sites, not in hotels, but also be cautious. Even if you've been taken to a company site. For example, for this particular job, these people were taken to a company site. Interviews were taken. And you know what? After the interview, the guys were asked, if you really need this particular job, you have to pay this much. They were given appointment letters. They were asked to provide more details like insurance certificates. These job interviews were done at the company site. So be vigilant, be watchful, and don't be scammed in the year 2023. Thank you so much for watching.